Shirlene here from the assumption effect. You are already worthy. I want you to think about the last time you felt truly loved, almost loved, not conditionally, not loved as long as you were performing, pleasing, or pretending, truly and fully loved. Just put your hand on your heart and close your eyes if you have to and feel. Now I want to ask you something gently. If that feeling is available to you, even as a memory, even for a single moment, what is standing between you and that feeling as your permanent, everyday, natural state? Not a person, not a circumstance, not the right timing or the right partner or the right moment. Rumi said, your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. Today we dismantle the barrier. Think about a mirror in a room and you standing in front of it, holding a reflex. If you stand in front of the mirror, holding a candle, the mirror reflects a candle. If you stand in front of it as a person who is deeply, unconditionally loved, the mirror reflects exactly that. The mirror never argues. It never decides. It never chooses to show you something different from what is standing in front of it. Every person you have ever loved, every relationship that has ever reflected pain, rejection, or abandonment back to you was not choosing to hurt you. They were simply being the mirror of the assumption you were holding about what you deserve. Neville Goddard said, the world is yourself pushed out. The love you have been searching for in other people is waiting for you to first assume it as your own inner truth, not earned, not waiting for someone else to make it real. Assume now, in your body, in this moment. I want to speak directly to the story most people carry. The story that says, I am too much for people, or I am never quite enough. Sometimes both at the same time. And this is self-worth beliefs. Rules that say, I am only lovable if I am low maintenance. I am only worthy if I don't need too much. I am only chosen if I make myself easy to love. And so you shrink, or you overcompensate, or you keep yourself out of reach, so you never have to find out if someone would stay if they truly saw you. And the relationship you attract reflect those rules back to you. People who confirm you are too much or not enough, or someone to be kept at a comfortable distance. Not because it is the truth of who you are, because it is the assumption you are broadcasting, and the mirror has no choice but to reflect it. Carl Jung, you make the unconscious conscious. It will direct your life, and you will call it fate. This pattern is not fate. It is an unconscious assumption. And today we make it conscious. Amara, one of my clients, she's warm, beautiful, loving, kind person who gives everything in a relationship. Her time, her attention, her capacity for love is extraordinary. And yet, every relationship followed this same pattern. Intense beginning, deep connection, and then slowly pulling away, a cooling, a quiet ending that left her wondering what she had done wrong. She came to me in tears. She had clearly been holding this pattern for a long time. She said, Charlene, when I love deeply. I know I do. So why does everyone always be? So in our session, I asked her, in your early days of a new relationship, when everything feels wonderful, what are you secretly waiting for? It took a few seconds to sit with her, and she realized her answer was, for the moment they realize I am not what they thought I was. There is the block. It's not a love problem. It's not a compatibility problem. Mirror reflection problem. She was pouring love outward while her inner assumption was broadcasting, this will not last. They will see through me eventually. I'm not someone people stay for. And every person she loved, however genuinely, felt that signal and responded to it. We did not work on how to attract better people. We worked on the assumption she was holding about herself, her fundamental worthiness to be loved, fully seen, and completely chosen. My question, what would it feel like to be someone who expects to be loved, not hope to be loved? And as naturally as you expect the sun to rise tomorrow, something in her face softened. She whispered, I would feel safe. That safety was the new assumption. And from that assumption, everything the mirror reflected began to change. Think about what happens in your body when you feel completely loved. Your chest opens, your breath is full. You up straight, you're more confident. You know that your partner loves you and cares for you, or your family, or whoever that the other person is. There's a softness within your body, a warmth behind your sternum. You feel, I am safe here. That body is not waiting for love. That body is love, embodied. Think of a fire. A fire does not wait to decide to burn. It generates the warmth by being what it is. When you inhabit the body of someone who is already loved, already safe, already chosen, you stop waiting for warmth from the outside. You become the source, and people are drawn to warmth, not to need, not to longing, to the genuine embodied frequency of someone who is already whole loved. In NLP, we also call this state of completeness. The body of someone who does not need love because they are already living in it. And from that state, love finds you effortlessly. Most people in love focus on evidence. Evidence that they are chosen. Evidence that they are safe. Evidence that this time it will be different. But searching for evidence is still uncertainty. Uncertainty broadcasts as a frequency that says, I am not yet sure I am loved. Think of the ocean and the shore. The shore does not chase the ocean. It does not reach into the water hoping the next wave will come. It is present, open, receptive, and the ocean returns again and again, not because the shore earned it, but because it is the nature of the ocean to meet what is open to receiving it. Your openness, your assumption, love is natural, inevitable, and already yours, is the shore. Stop chasing the wave. Become the shore. And trust the nature of love to find you. Building a new love assumption is the most intimate, state shifting work you will ever do, because it requires you to love yourself fully, unconditionally, without evidence, before the outer world reflects it back. Think of a seed planted in winter. God does not dig it up every day to ask, are you growing? They trust the process. They tend to the soil. They provide the right condition, warmth, water, light, and they wait with a quiet certainty. What was planted will always, in the right season, break through. Your daily practice is tending that seed. Every morning, choose the assumption of your own worthiness. Choose the feeling of being loved, not as something to be earned, but as something that is naturally already true. water it every day, and trust the season to come. You are not too much. You are not enough. You are not someone people believe. Those are stories, inherit, borrowed, outdated, that you have been carrying as if they were your identity. They are not. Your identity is someone who is deeply, naturally worthy of love. And the moment you assume that, truly assume it, in your body, in your bones, in the quiet, the mirror of your relationships will begin to show you a different reflection. Rumi was right. What you seek is seeking you. Stop building walls against it. Assume it, embody it, become the shore, and let love find you exactly as you are. If this touches something in you today, begin with my free course, Remove Your Blocks. And for those of you ready to go deeper into your worthiness and love work, my instant worthiness activation shift course was made exactly for this moment. The links are in the description. And join our school community. Stop searching for love in the mirror. Become the source. And I will see you in the next video.